from your breaking news and weather authority. This is 13 Wham News at 6.
We are following multiple top stories tonight, beginning with breaking news. Deputies are actively investigating missing funds from the Monroe County Clerk's Office. Plus, neighbors in our community are gathering this weekend, honoring the lives lost 21 years ago on 9/11. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us on Facebook Live. We've been preempted because of football. Let's get right to the breaking news. 13 Wham has confirmed with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office that they are looking into missing funds at the request of the Monroe County Clerk's Office. Now, details are very sparse at the moment as this story is developing, but as soon as we get some of those details, we'll give them to you online or our website, 13wham.com. Now, just in, there is a large police presence on Kenwood Avenue. We have reached out to police, but have yet to hear back. We will update you as soon as we learn more. A 59-year-old man is in critical condition this evening after being shot in Rochester. Police say they responded to the area of Remington Street and Merill Street for a shot spotter activation of one round detected around 8 this morning. They found a man bleeding from a gunshot wound to his upper body. Now, he was taken to URMC by ambulance and is currently in stable but critical condition. Now, the anniversary of the 9/11 terror attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon, as well as a crash in Pennsylvania, are tomorrow. And that memorial events are taking place all over our area to honor the lives lost 21 years ago tomorrow. And 13 Wham's Dalton Williams is right next to me, and he joins us now to share how Rochester is honoring the phrase, "Never forget."
Yes, there were events all throughout the day today showing respect and honoring those whose lives were lost on that tragic day. One of the events at the Holy Sepulchre's Butterfly release was held at the Ascension Garden Cemetery this afternoon, honoring those who responded to that tragic day and gave their lives helping those at Ground Zero and throughout the city. The release was postponed the past 2 years due to the pandemic. Kristen Simone says this event is special because she has family members who are first responders, and this is her way of showing solidarity for those putting their lives on the line.
I currently have I have 2 brothers that were firemen. They've since retired. I've got 2 nephews who are firefighters that are still in service. I was always told that butterflies are a sign of life. So these are signifying their life, that we've loved them, they've lost their lives, so it means a lot.
Coming up later tonight, a retired first responder who was at Ground Zero helping those impacted by that attack. He came to Rochester to honor those lives lost in that attack. His story and more tonight on Fox Rochester and 13 Wham. Sam?
Thank you, Dalton. And flags will be flown at half-staff in observation of the 9/11 terror attacks tomorrow. The Fairport Lift Bridge will be illuminated blue tomorrow, also remembering those lives lost. Now, today is World Suicide Prevention Day, and tonight the Fairport Lift Bridge will also be lit, showing support for them. Now, this year, the theme is creating hope through action. According to the Pan American Health Organization, this reflects the need for collective action to address the public health issue. Getting help has never been easier. The Suicide and Crisis Lifeline numbers is a 3-digit number, 988, and it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, both in English and in Spanish. And data shows an estimated 1.2 million adults attempted suicide in 2020. Now it is official. Prince Charles of Wales is now Charles III, King of England. Proclaimed king early this morning, Charles says he is deeply aware of the duties and heavy responsibilities he holds as monarch. He's getting high marks early from Brits during this changeover.
I think Charles hit everything. He hit everything, and I think people may be a little bit worried that the, as they called the firm, wouldn't be as run as strong. Well, I think it will be with Charles. I think he will now. I think he's a changed man.
King Charles has already approved a series of orders, including declaring the day of his mother's funeral a public holiday. And we're learning more about funeral arrangements for Queen Elizabeth. Her state funeral will be Monday, September 19th at Westminster Abbey in London. Elizabeth will lie in state for 4 days at the Houses of Parliament in London. And President Biden says he plans to attend Queen Elizabeth's funeral. Her 70-year reign as queen started in 1952. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, have joined Prince William and his wife Kate at Windsor Castle to view tributes left by the public in honor of the late Queen. The royals waved to crowds and of well-wishers and shook hands with members of the public. It is the first time in more than a year that the two couples have appeared in public. The Justice Department and Donald Trump's legal team have submitted their picks for the role of an independent special master tasked with reviewing hundreds of classified documents seized from Mar-a-Lago. The DOJ proposed 2 retired judges for the role. Trump's team proposed a retired judge and a lawyer. Now, both sides also submitted proposals for the scope of that person's duty and a timeline for that work. Trump's legal team won their request for third-party special master earlier this week in order to remove any documents potentially covered by attorney and client or executive privilege. The DOJ has appealed that decision. Now, across America tonight, the mosquito fire in California now consumes more than 33,000 acres. It is 0% contained at this hour. Multiple evacuation orders and warnings have been issued for that area. Communities, so far, no structures have been reported damaged or destroyed. Now, more than 1,700 firefighters are in that fight. Now, the fire has been burning for 3 days, and investigators are still working on determining what exactly sparked it. And back at home, a beautiful day across western New York, maybe the prettiest part of western New York, Geneseo. It's been that way most of the week, but will those summer temperatures last? I got my guy, Mark McLean, here to tell us all about it. What do you got for us, Mark? Tell me, I want to know.
Yeah, Sam, it sure was the quote, warmer half of the weekend today. Yeah, temperatures in the 80s and 81 for the high in Rochester. Some spots in New York, 86 downstate towards the city, 82 in Albany, but some of those warmest temperatures right out ahead of the cold front, and that's usually the way it plays out in weather. We always get the warmest air right in front of the cold front, and that's where temperatures are in the mid-80s, upper 80s there in Indiana, parts of Michigan, and then you see the almost fall-like air, northern Minnesota. Yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, we've got that in the forecast later this week. But let's start with right now, 79 degrees, the sunshine officially. South breeze is at 5, and the dew point stayed in the 50s today. So even though it felt fairly warm, it wasn't too overly, quote, sweat-tastic for the afternoon. Now, you look down to the south, and you've got temps in the upper 70s. South Bristol, Warsaw's at 76, and here's the other half of the story. What's going to keep the temperature cooler Sunday? You're looking at it. It's the clouds that are starting to stream in out ahead of some of that rain down to our south. And another line of rain, that's out ahead of the cold front, but it's this stuff back here that's going to be sliding up out ahead of that cold front and getting us for tomorrow. So our next weather maker, that's just plain old rain. There's no severe thunderstorms, no strong thunderstorms in the forecast. This green that you see here, that's garden greening stuff. It's good for your lawn. It's good for whatever's left of the drought. That's going to come into play. I'll show you some of the expected amounts. Now, Sunday night may dry out for a little while as low pressure gets onto that cold front, starts spinning its way through parts of Michigan. But you remember early last week, the weather forecast, it was kind of drizzly, drizzerable, I think meteorologist Scott Hetzko called it, Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to be back to that kind of stuff as this thing just kind of spirals away and moves into western New York for Monday and Tuesday. But our futurecast rain amounts, you know, nothing that you're going to remember 2 weeks from now, but certainly enough to kind of green things up again. That blue color is a ½ inch. That purple color towards Syracuse, that's up to maybe 1.5 inches if they get some thunderstorms going deeper into Monday. Now, the satellite radar, this is what's left of Earl. Earl is racing away to the northeast now at 29 miles per hour. The storm has opened up and kind of widened out. And hey, here's what's left of this is Kay off the coast of Los Angeles. They're spinning away. Created, 0.61 inches of rain in San Diego. It broke the all-time rainfall record there for the date by over a ½ inch of rain. The average monthly rain there is 0.12 inches for the whole month of September. They got 0.6 of an inch of rain from that thing and some flooding in the mountains. But tonight down to 63, increasing clouds. It's a mild summer night. Tomorrow we're going to see temperatures in the mid-60s, lots of clouds, mainly dry for the morning and afternoon. There's some of that rain moving in, 72 degrees. Showers continue, a little damp and cooler. And watch your 7-day forecast. There's some passing showers even into Tuesday. Could get a clap of thunder on Monday, especially east of Rochester. We're going to have to watch that. It's one of these days, sometimes we call it self-destruction sunshine in weather. So if the more sunshine that you get, it's like a lit powder keg. Okay, and the more sun you get, the more energy you have. Okay. So you get some storms going. But the forecast towards the end of the week, you saw that? 60s.
You guys always come up with the coolest phrases.
Well, I try to make the science understandable.
I love it. It's the coolest phrase. Now, quick question for you. We're on Facebook Live, so we have some time here, and I just want. Now, Dan Fates is famous. The Emmy-nominated Dan Fates is famous for saying that the clouds sit they're like a blanket on us, but you're saying it's going to get cooler because we got some clouds
just during the day because it blocks the sun. Now tonight, as the clouds increase tonight, if we didn't have the clouds, would have been a much cooler night. So kind of traps the heat tonight, but it's going to block the radiation tomorrow.
I see what we're going there.
It's like a double-edged sword.
So we got a smart guy and a dumb guy. Well done. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate you, buddy. It is back to school for most of the districts in our area, and that includes you, Penfield. And today, the fire department there, well, they helped them celebrate it. It was the inaugural back-to-school Shop with a Firefighter event. 6 fifth graders from all over the district in Penfield got to go shopping for school supplies and maybe some sneaks with a firefighter. And they say this was an opportunity for the fire department to show their commitment to their community.
We try to do events with the town all the time. We're connected with the town. We participate in a lot of the town events, and we thought with COVID things are starting to get back to normal, that we would try to help out a little bit, with a shopping spree for the kids. So.
The event took place at the Penfield Target. Now, they co-sponsored that event and donated a bunch of stuff. And Rochester's most iconic brewery, Genesee, is celebrating its brewhouse's 10th anniversary earlier today. The event offered free music and allowed guests to learn all about the long and storied, delicious history that's been serving our area for more than 100 years. And today is not the first day of fall. That's 12 days away, but that did not stop the good folks from Schutt's Apple Mill from getting a little jump on thing. Now today, the Webster-based Apple Mill put on their annual Fall Fest, featuring the staples of the season, of course, cider, fry cakes, and of course, crunch those apples. This is the 6th year of the event, which after 2 years of being away from COVID, is back to normal.
Did do it last year, but it was done a little bit differently. And now I just think people are really ready for events, and they're out in droves right now.
If you missed the fun today, not to worry. Schutt's will be open every weekend. Fresh cut flowers, pick your own apples. Sounds good to me.
What's better than the apples and the grapes this time of the year?
Oh, grapes. I don't think of grapes when I think
Naples
of fall,
Grape
but
Festival.
you're right.
I always really look forward to that one, too, in September.
You know what? I'm the features reporter during the week. Might have to write down Naples.
You got to go down and see
Cindy.
Cindy. Cindy down there.
Grape growing weather. Yeah. Any of that coming up?
We've got some water for those grapes and those apples coming up tomorrow.
I love it. That sounds good for me.
Yeah, 71 at noon. We'll be in the 60s for a good chunk of the afternoon as those showers kind of take over and move in, Sam.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us on Facebook Live. I think this Facebook thing's going to catch on.
Fun. It is fun.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Guys, that'll do it for us, but we will be back at 10 on Fox and 11 right here. Well, not right here on Facebook Live, but on 13 Wham. I'm not used to that. Do me a favor, Rochester. Have a great afternoon.